the 14th anniversary of the Cars 2 mainline that hits the stores for Cars 2 collectors. So, to start off the 14th anniversary of the Cars 2 mainline, I decided to review Acer and Gremlin as Thailand Variants. So, this is the first time that I'm reviewing Acer on my YouTube channel, and the second time reviewing Grem. Last year, I reviewed Grem with damaged round torque red line. If you want to check it out, there'll be a card right above last spring of last year. So these are two new Thailand variants in the 2025 mainline. They were in separate cases as well. However, they have the same artwork ever since their official artwork. But first, let's set off with Acer. He had plenty of releases, but here's his last release without his variations, but his original variant. Here's his 2015 variant in the Tokyo Party series. You can get Otis as well. The only good lemon in Cars 2. Assing in Cars 2. And Acer, we're reviewing him today. And here is Grem, which we haven't seen a regular Grem in so long. Well, it's been like 14 to 13 years, so it's a great welcome for Grem this year. And 2025 is a phenomenal year for re-releases like Chet, Acer and Grem, for an example. This is just amazing for re-releases. And here's a screenshot of his previous re-releases with how his other variations. He looks very devious. And there is Otis like on Ace's back. So far, a disappointing line for the Cars 2 mainline. Unfortunately. So without further ado, let's open them up. So here they are out of a package. It's definitely a great time to see them back for more than years. Actually, more than 10 years. So first, let's do Acer because I haven't reviewed Acer on my channel. So, screenshots of his appearance. He is one of Grem's sidekicks and one of Professor C's aides in Cars 2. And he is one of the bad guys in Cars 2. And they did first appear in the oil rig scene. They did kill Leland Turbo as well. A pretty dark intro, I believe. they did appear throughout the movie, like, they did defeated Ratork Redline and killed him, and they almost killed Finn McMissle, but Finn killed one of them, but they did survive, though. And they did defeat the racers, but they did survive. And in London, they got beaten up in the Yi left turn in, thankfully. So without further ado, let's review Acer. Unfortunately, he is not a unibody. He does have an eye plate and a mouth plate, and it says Roadhog. Pacer, not as in Pacer Bourbon Bus. The bottom is plastic. The bumper's plastic. The bottom's plastic. Man, I'm not a fan of this Thailand variant at all. I think he was going to be better, but nope. Nice outline, though. Bigger rims, at least for an improvement. 52nd week of 2024, the end of 2024, a Pacer, Thailand. The last time we got a Thailand Pacer was in 2023 with Tubbs Pacer, which was quite rare, though. It was hard to find, though. Nice. Oh, he does have a rim change, though. Roadhog. The license plate. Ace. Fishbowl. AMC, not AMC movie theaters. So let's take a comparison with the original Acer. So here they are. Look very grumpy. This one has polka dots, I believe, the China one, but the Thailand one has some dust. The China one has a lot of dirt. The Thailand one looks cleaner. You can see the license plate on the China one, but the Thailand one you don't. You can see major changes like the license plate and the tires, though. And the wheels. On China one, the wheels are weaker, but the Thailand one, the wheels are bigger. So, let's get out my Acers, though. So, for the past 14 years, we had many Acer variations, like we have had Acer with cart in 2015, Acer with helmet, Acer in trouble, Acer with torch, and Acer with headset. And the original Acer. So, who is your favorite variation of Acer? Let me know in the comments. I think I'll have to go with Acer luggage because he has an accessory and I like his weapon, though. But let me know in the comments, though. Now, let's move on to Grem. Now for Grem. Screenshots for his appearance. He is Acer's sidekick and Professor C's henchman. And same thing for Acer. This applies. Killed Leland Turbo. Defeated Redline. Appeared in the oil rig. Defeated one of the World Grand Prix racers. Almost killed Lightning McQueen. And then, thankfully, Lightning McQueen didn't die in Cars 2, but that would be very dark. But thankfully, Holly stopped Grem and Acer before going to the palace. When Grem and Acer got to the left turn in bar, but when the bar beat them up. So without further ado, let's review Grem. It's nice to say without a factory custom. It's nice to see Grem with a without a mouth plate though. Without a factory custom. Third week of 2025. Nice hockey stick. I really love the Grem models though. Gremlin. Wrecked. AMC, but can barely see. What does the... Different facts. This one is a little fire-ish orange. Oh, whoa, 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 Joe Myers. We're not going to the comparisons. Could this be the best? Never mind. He's a gremlin. Nice dust. Brown rims. Nice new expression. Nice racks. Though it's great to see the lemons return again. Despite Vladimir Trunkov getting a re-release as a Thailand variant in 2023, being in a very, very rare case. Being in a horrible distribution case. Gremlin on the hood. An X on the grill. AMC. Wrecked. I think. Let me just see on the... Let's do a comparison with the China one. The expressions look different. This one is... Teeth look different though. This one is light orange. The China one is light orange. The Thailand one looks dark orange. Colors are very different. I believe the writing is Kelly. I believe, but if you don't, let me know. And this one is a segment, as you can tell, the China one. And the Thailand one has a lot of dirt and rust. And the China one has some dirt And they have different rims. China has weaker rims, and the Thailand one has big rims. Let's get out my factory custom. Oh, before that, let's get out Greebles. So, Greebles is a unibuy. Oh, wait. He does have a mouth plate, though. Despite him having a... not an eye plate. He's the cutest gremlin ever. He did appear in the episode Showtime for Cars on the Road episode. He does look like a cute gremlin. And I believe he appeared in the last case for 2022 and the first case of 2023. So let's get out my Grem variations. Without the customs, let's put them aside. As you can tell, this is a factory custom, a custom that Diecast Dungeon sent me. He scraped off the gun, and he took off the gun too. But now, here we have, there were barely any Gremlins producers. Here we have his Grem in Trouble, Grem with gun, Grem with helmet, Grem with headset, and the tertiary of Grems. So, who is your favorite Grem variation? Grem with weapon, Grem in Trouble, Grem with helmet, Grem with headset, or Grem with China, or Grem in Thailand? To be honest, I have to go with Grem with weapon because of his expression, but what is yours? And before we end off the video, I took a little break from producing videos because I want to say happy birthday, Jalen Johnson and Keyshawn Lewis Scott. And thank you for the support. And we are halfway to 6,000 subscribers. And thank you so much for the support. And I totally appreciate that. And time is flying by. And this generation is getting better. And thank you so much for the support on my Disney cars, planes, public transportation like CTA, like Chicago Transit Authority, PACE as in PACE Suburban Bus, Metro, like Metro, station tours, and rail fanning videos, and more. Like, there will be a special video on my CTA Red Line extension video path. And however, next week will be the last day of school. So, there will be 2 videos next week, not on Monday, only Tuesday or Wednesday, and not on Thursday. Friday, there will be a video, so just to let you know for the update. And that'll do it for this review on the 14th anniversary of the Cars 2 Mainline anniversary. I hope you enjoyed, and who do you prefer in this video, Acer or Grem? To be honest, I have to go with Grem because I feel like that Mattel didn't care for him, in my opinion. Well, Acer got too many variations in my opinion, but what is yours? And we'll see you next time, and goodbye.